I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. Put my money where my mouth is, I'ma get it now, kid. Heard around town, this sound is astounding. Feel my heart pounding, bass is surrounded. Think I finally found it, so I'm gonna mount it. Like an ex-girlfriend, I'ma get it back. Make a couple racks as I make a couple tracks. Stay on the attack as I'm writing every rap in a snapback. Black dog is coach in this jack. Man, I feel good, dog, I feel good. Woke up a little richer, also with a little wood. If I could teach this shit, man, really wish I could. So listen up closely, I'll give you a push. I raise hell every time my lyrics pop off. I take shots at the haters with a sawed off. Girl, you better keep me up or I'll nod off. One shot, all I got, I will not stop. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. Yeah, it's not enough, man, I want more. I keep on doing business, open every single door. I wanna be the richest, so you see me up on Forbes. I can do this through my music, that's how I even the score. I don't take it slow, man, I want it bad. Every single day, I'll be carving out a path. Like a girl with a tat on her back, all black. I'ma take her right back to my pad where it's at. I don't ever slack off, so you better back off. I'm about to blast off faster than NASA. Everybody stand up, put your fucking hands up. That's the demand, yo. Welcome to the brand, bro. No, I'm not cautious. I take risks, and no, you can't stop this. I'm too slick. She knows that she wants it, so come quick, baby. Know that I'm on it. I don't quit. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me.
You hear me, right? Con men, thieves, degenerates, lowlifes, thugs, criminals! Yes, I would like to have a refund.
Time, space, reality. It's more than a linear path. It's a prism of endless possibility, where a single choice can branch out into infinite realities, creating alternate worlds from the ones you know. I am the grinder. I am your guide through these vast new realities. Follow me and ponder the question, what if? Yo, what's up, grinders? How you doing out there? You know what's about. Back from vacation edition. My goodness, my goodness. My goodness, my goodness. Hit that like button, share it out as you're coming in here into the grindhouse. William Frog might be jumping on, but my gosh. My gosh, my gosh. Yeah. You know what we're talking about. Halo Infinite is a goddamn mess. And how do we get to here? I don't know. Like I watched the video. I got back from vacation and I watched their announcement stuff. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked at how they're speaking about this game. How the management at Xbox allows this to happen, and how no goddamn Xbox channels, Xbox bleeding green people are even concerned or talking about this at all. Instead, they're going after the goddamn European governments again about them trying to block this Activision deal. Dude, this shit's falling down right in front of you. The Halo is back. This brings Halo. You've forgotten about it. You abandoned it just like they did. And it pisses me off so much that nobody's concerned. Nobody even blinks an eye at this stuff. Instead, I see my new topic is going to be, the CEM. Who the hell? I don't even know what the hell these governments are. Who is this now? I see these goddamn clowns. like, where is this crap? I don't even know what the hell is going on. Like, they're talking about, like, who the hell are they? The goddamn European governments, Argentinian government, are blocking the Activision. They're so what? Look at Halo. What happened? You voted it the best. What happened? What is it? Oh, the CMA. That's it. They all were. The CMA, they're fanboys. They're blocking the deal. Like, oh my God. That's what's on your mind. That. Wake up. Halo is a disaster. Halo is a mess. This is not even funny. Like, this is not even funny that this franchise has turned into this. The Country Music Awards. That's exactly. Now they're the enemy. You're so focused on this stupid Activision deal. The stuff that Microsoft has that control of right now and have had control of. Halo. And 343 and Booty running the studios and serving the goddamn coffee. Bonnie Ross talking out her ass. Phil Spencer doing interviews telling us about he's reaching 3 billion gamers. You're not reaching shit. If this is what you think quality is, you promised us quality in 2018, 2019. We got work to do there, right? I played all the goddamn time.
When I think about Xbox, I'm going to think about quality games. We have work to do there. We haven't done our best work over the last few years with our first-party output.
That's always been a hit on.
We have work to do there. 2018, 2019, we got work. We haven't done the best. We're in 2020 and Halo is this? Halo. Halo is this. That's what you're talking about. But let's talk about streaming sticks and Activision deals. You go back to go look what Halo was. Look at what Halo was. Halo built goddamn Xbox. All right. Imagine if Sony, and what's incredible is you look at this, and I don't even want to talk about Sony shit. But the one thing I am going to mention is look what they did to God of War. Look what they did to God of War. They blew that up. They blew it up. What's up, Link? They blew it up. They made it bigger. They made it modern times. They moved it. It made it bigger than ever, and a sequel's coming in another couple of months. They progressed it. Halo needed a reboot. They needed a reimagining. They needed something, but this is a disaster. This shows incompetence of management, of organization, of prioritization, of how to make a goddamn game. 20 years of Xbox. How did you get Halo right 20 years ago? And now
act like it's a goddamn it's a goddamn passion project. Phil Spencer in 2011. If we lose our way with Halo, we lose our way with Xbox. Huh. Train has left the goddamn station, dude. You're gone. Yeah. This shit writes itself. The hypocrite. The hypocrisy of the whole goddamn situation. What's important? You're not going to reach anybody with that without quality. And it starts here. It should have started with Halo. Instead, let's go after the CMAs. They're fanboys. They're blocking They have a problem with Microsoft buying Activision. Dude, if you think that they're going to manage these Bethesda and Activision studios better than they manage their own goddamn studios, you're goddamn wrong. Goddamn wrong. They can't even manage the shit they own for 20 years. And you're telling me they're going to buy these billion-dollar publishers and all of a sudden revoke it and bring back Crash Bandicoot and all these dire IP and know how to really curate this stuff and bring it great games to us. They can't even do their own shit. They own this studio. They've been owned the studio. They can't even get out of their own goddamn way. It is a hands-off, ass-first approach, and it's shitting up the place. You can quote me on that. And before I really get into it, I need to cool my tongue and recognize all the grinders coming in here. Because I just had a woof. I'm mad. But first, I want to thank all the grinders for coming in here for this impromptu high noon stream. It's going to be fun. It's going to be wild. It's going to be intense. And if you don't like reality, you could get out. Hit the like button, though, when you leave. Because I think a lot of people need to hear this. Because this is what true Xbox fans should be saying. And you call me where the hell you want. I don't give a shit. All I know is this is the goddamn facts. And if you're a gamer, I'm not even going to say what kind of game who you want to play on. Play on goddamn phone. But as a gamer, this shit is worrisome and this shit is sad. And you got one goddamn thing to blame it all on. And I got you right here.
Oh, and Psychonauts 2. Games are coming fast. 12 minutes and 80s. And they're all on Game Pass. Somerville, a Playtale Requiem. What to play first and what to play last. Skyrash 2, Ground, Shroom, and Doom. 'Cause they're all on Game Pass. Among Us, The Ascent, and more on Game.
That's right, the Coon 85. You got to hit that like button. Goddamn right, you hit that like button. So, yeah. Surprise impromptu Game Pass song. And also, I want to thank those who make the exclusive Game Pass song available on the grind stream to the VIP grinders with Herman Holtz partying. Oh yeah, here he is. VIP grinders, I want to thank you guys for your support. Herman Holtz can't do enough splits. Quality. That's all I see right now. You know, all those $70 haters right now. What's going on? Last of Us Part 1 looks goddamn amazing. Yes. And now guess what? Who's around to say we got something better? That's what I leave you right now. What publisher, what billion-dollar, trillion-dollar company, Microsoft, is around right now to say, hey, Last of Us, we got something better than you? They got gots. And all we got is quality right now. Whether you played it, didn't play it, got it for free, trade in via goddamn free copies, or paid $70 for it. It's a great game. It looks incredible. And it's all we got. You want to have complaints? You do something better. Anybody? Yeah, I thought so. Herman Holtz, hit the VIP grinders. Thank you, VIP Grinders. We're in the club. You want to be VIP Grinder, hit that join button, and you can use the incredible emojis Toolman is experiencing right now. He's flexing. Herman Holt splits quality between two PlayStations. Bootleg Joel, Halo Rat, you know him. Unfortunately, they're things. We got him. Halo Rat, smooth as booty's ass. You got him. Herman Holtz here, out here flexing. Let me show you. You want to see what Herman Holtz is doing right now? 343 can't get in front of themselves right now. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Here's Herman Holtz when he's not doing splits. When Herman Holtz is not doing splits. There he is. Pause. Dude is touring everybody with his chest hairs out. Herman Holtz flexing, going to studios, having a party time. This guy looks like he shit himself. He's like, quality. This guy's coming looking for quality. Guy's like, oh shit, Herman's here. Yeah. Those ass cheeks pucker up. Herman Holtz shows up. You know quality's coming. He's looking for quality with his splits. That's what's happening right now. That's what's going on. But then you got this dude. When he shows up. When he shows up. Laughing in the corner. This guy don't know quality if he shit it out. Yeah. He shows up at 343. That's what they're doing in the corner. There it comes. There it comes. What quality comes out of a booty anyway? Shit. That's what you get him. Incompetence, shit, ignorance. This dude's touring places, taking poses like he's a goddamn Rambo. Tale of two cities. That's what you got. Then you got these dudes saying this video, we're excited, we're excited. Dude, they don't look excited. They look like a deer in goddamn headlights. We're excited to tell. We're excited. We're excited. We're excited. We're excited. We're excited to tell you about what's coming in these seasons. We want seasonality. Seasonality. We're excited. Oh, look at my face. I'm so excited. Oh, here he comes. Here comes Booty. There he comes. Booty, don't worry. Okay, Booty, I hear you. What? You want a demo? He's like the goddamn Muppet Babies. You know the Muppet Babies, the nanny who only talks in tongues, and you don't know what she's saying? She's like, ma, 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 ma. Booty, when he comes in there, this is how he talks. He fucking talks in Morse code out of his ass. Oh, you think that looks good? What? Charge them double? Okay, wait, that's Morse code for ship it in 6 months, Booty? Wait, two for yes, one for no. Ship it now? Okay. Gotcha, Booty. All right, that's what we're doing. Okay. It's $10 a month? Wait. Oh, here we go. Okay. I got you, Booty. We'll ship it today. God damn it. We're so excited. Dude, you don't look excited at all because you're talking about boring ass shit. A mess. And if you came in here and you live under a rock or you've been playing quality games and want to know what happened to Halo and Game Pass and all this other shit, well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you right now. You want to see, sorry, Herman Holtz. You enjoy touring the studios and giving quality games and having people complain that all this other shit is going on. Yeah, we got a roadmap here. a friggin' roadmap. This is what we're talking about. That's right, Tool Man. It's goddamn ass Morse code. It's ass code. Booty out there going, okay, this is acceptable, Booty. Okay, good. Morse fought, exactly. Booty said ship it. Two mean yes. God damn. Here comes Booty. There it comes. First, I'm going to tell you what's wrong. What's wrong with this picture? We're not even going to get into the content first. Okay, Grinders? Hit that goddamn like button. We're not even going to get into the goddamn content. Friday's going good. This shit's horrible. This Halo stuff. Let me tell you the first problem here, right? We're not even going to get into the content. Ready? Here's the first problem here. Look. Now, granted, if you live in different countries, you may have different experience. But I'm going to tell you, this is U.S., okay? We know our seasons. All right? This is a problem right here. Fall and winter roadmap. All right. Fall starts in September. Winter goes until February, March. Okay? And then spring is March to June. And then summer is from June until September, around there. July, June. Oh, wait, we got April, May, June, March, April. End of March is spring. And spring now goes until around June 22nd, July, and then August. And all right, those seasons. Fall, winter roadmap. Why the hell is this going from March to June? That's neither fall or winter. That's goddamn spring. Into summer. How the hell is this a fall winter roadmap? Winter does not go until June. Nonetheless, does winter go into March? You may get a little snow in March and you shit yourself. So there's number one, that there's incompetence with their management and what they're trying to flex. This is not no God. This is know what this is? This is a 1-year update. That's what this is. And they just can't say it. You know that 12 months of bullshit? Yeah. This is 12 months. This is a 1-year update. We're going goddamn almost to July 1st. They're talking about this stuff. And again, we use the keywords of, look, keywords, Grinders. I said it before. So, as of September 1st. So this is sort of like a pencil signing. This is not signed in ink. This is like, as of now, that goes within. It's coming in spring to summer. But that's as of the September 1st. Subject to change. So this can't even be reliable. There's problem number one. And if you don't believe me, before I get into this horse shit, if you don't believe me, the day before, here we go. Look. Targets, making fun of the word targets. Targets are a stake in the ground at the time, but of course, subject to change. We'll have a roadmap update tomorrow, what to expect in the months ahead. You mean the goddamn year ahead. Dude, this is a mess. This is a mess. It is not, again, we try to make light of it to entertain here, to laugh a little bit. But it is, how the hell are these people still in charge? How is Bonnie still there? How is Booty still clapping his ass in the streets? And how the hell does Phil have the balls to show his face on an interview talking about 3 billion gamers and grab ass with Samsung sticks? And have balls to talk about the Activision deal. Dude, they are so focused on this Activision deal, everything around them is just destroyed. They're so focused on buying Call of Duty, they just abandoned fucking Halo. They abandoned goddamn everything for Game Pass. They abandoned this entire year of games. They can't even show goddamn Starfield to excite anybody. And all this target ball, we're targeting. is all estimates from a studio that made the excuse of a service game. It's ridiculous. Six-month seasons. They were targeting the co-op is possibly shipping in November. Let's go. November to March 7th, they're planning campaign co-op. That was promised when the game launched, when they did their August update. That was said, oh, it's going to be in Season 2. Season 2 was supposed to be in March. Then came around January with no updates. They moved Season 2 to June. And then they said co-op will come over the course of Season 2. Well, Season 2 started in June. It's still here. And people have been beta testing co-op. They're not planning to launch it until November. Over a year later from when they promised it. That's just one feature. One feature. Co-op. Oh, and they also canceled couch co-op, where Bonnie promised, we will always have that as a priority for split screen, because that was one of the big criticisms of Halo 5 or Halo 4, whatever the hell it was. They have a split screen co-op. They hyped it up with this game. Halo Infinite was going to have it. We canceled it. But $60, right? $60, everybody. No problem. Oh, it's in Game Pass. Still, it's a $60 product. Game Pass is not an excuse for removing shit. If you're going to go around and complain about $10, well, then you better make sure that you complain about $60 in games that are evolving like this. This is garbage. $60 product. Free-to-play multiplayer can't even sustain 4,000 people. It's a mess. So your seasons are all messed up, right? They're launching Forge Beta on 4 biomes. Hell, if those biomes are playable in the single player, nope. And basically, you're just dropping ass pieces and making your own game modes. But what's wonderful about this is that you could do Forge Beta. Remember, again, beta tag on this. From November to March. Oh, how wonderful. But you want to know what? As a gamer, wouldn't you love to play? Because there's no content, right? They're giving you 2 maps again. 2 maps. From November to March, you're getting 2 maps. 2 maps. From November to March. 2 maps. But all those Forge maps will hold you over, right? Guess what, everybody? Custom game browsers are moving to March. Forge is not even launching with a custom game browser. So all those great maps that you're seeing on Twitter, you can't play on them. Imagine dreams where people are making all these games, but guess what? You only can see them on Twitter or on YouTube because you can't play on them because there's no browser to find them. Talking about putting the cart in front of the horse.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
Nick, am I serious? This is not Cobral's goddamn check boxes. This is a goddamn sent by them. This is them. This is their roadmap. November to March. Forge Beta, but you can't play on those maps until the custom game browser comes around March. Who even knows if it's going to be there March 7th? That custom game browser might be coming across March 7th to June. So you think, oh, Forge Beta, no, go make all your shit, share it on Twitter, but nobody can play on it. There's no game modes that people can make anymore. You can't custom browse it until March. If that's even going to happen. but you'll get 2 maps. Oh, but they're going to do a 30-tier battle pass. Guess what, guys? A year later, they're going to now do a battle pass that's free. 30-tier, not 100-tier, but a 30-tier battle pass they're going to do. Free. Probably give you a couple of shoulder pads and knee pads and jock straps. And know why they're doing it for free? Because they finally implemented the thing that's been the biggest complaint since the game was in beta, announced in November. Give me XP for doing stuff in the game, for winning, for capturing the flag. They're finally adding it in November to March. But they got to test it first. So they're giving a 30-tier battle pass system for free so they could figure out how they're going to monetize this when it comes to March 7th and Season 3. That's what they're doing. They have to have you beta test a tier battle system for skill-based XP, which they have had since day goddamn one in Master Chief Collection across 4 Halo games. Day 1 XP matchmaking. But why can't they just add it, right? No, they got to figure a way out how to monetize it. That's the problem. But you don't want to hear me say anything about it. Let's hear what they got to say about it.
The goal here really is more choices, more ways.
First, I got to say is, who this? Who this guy? Let's find out who this is.
Glad you got the hot seat, Sean, because you're the most important guest today.
Yeah, feels good.
Now, Sean, you've been at 343 for quite a while, but I think safe to say it's your first time on this side of the fence, certainly in front of the camera. So just...
They got a new dude.
You just made the list.
Hey, we got a new dude. Hey, Stonewall 1892. Welcome to the VIP Grindhouse. Herman's happy. Thank you, Stonewall. Welcome to the VIP Grindhouse. Flex doesn't move. So, they got a new dude here. A new dude.
help us understand a little bit about...
They need a new victim.
...what you do and what your role is here on Halo Infinite.
Sure, yeah. So, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Dude, who this?
I'm trying to use the phone!
Yeah, I've been with the franchise for over 10 years at this point. Most recently, before stepping into being the head of the live service, I was handling our player insights and our data analytics, Halo player support, and safety.
They put him in charge of the live service, dude. Next man up. Dude, next man up. This guy was looking at analytics, and now he's the head of the live service. Dude. They're like, you intern, get over here. We got a job for you.
Safety, and so it was really focusing on getting that information, working closely with the community team on understanding player sentiment and reporting all those things. But now...
Dude was a desk jockey. Listening to the community, the player analytics. They said you're in charge of the game now. Oh, shit.
And we are doing seasons and how we're going to be doing those. Everything that Joseph's gameplay team is not focused on. So when you come into the free-to-play experience, everything that is not maps, modes, or gameplay items like sandbox or weapons, that's my team. That's what we're working on. That's our focus.
He's all the bullshit.
And we also drive a lot of the momentum around like planning of.
So listen. You heard what he said, right? They took the intern and basically made him the boss of the live service game. But what I wanted to explain here is if you watch this entire video, which I'm going to skip around this thing because this thing's a sad story. But if you watch this entire video, hit that like button. 150 people, I see you. Thank you again for coming in. High noon. I said high noon. If you listen to this video, the guy that's doing all the talking is the one that has the bullshit job. All the stuff we want to hear, the game modes, the content, the new shit, where's this stuff, ray tracing, all this, all the game stuff. No. 95% of it is all the horse shit from this dude.
That's what we're working on. That's our focus. Not focused on. So when you come into the free-to-play experience now, with this role really focused on everything that Joseph's gameplay team is not focused on. So when you come into the free-to-play experience, everything that is not maps, modes, or gameplay items like sandbox or weapons.
All the stuff we need.
That's what we're working on. That's our focus.
Okay, so that's his team. All the stuff that we need, he just said, that's not my team. Watch how much this dude talks during this whole show. We're a year into this game after a year delay. Let's see how long this dude talks the whole time.
To drive a lot of the momentum around like planning of when we are doing seasons and how we're going to be doing those.
Excellent. I've got to give you props. Very strong jacket game.
Thank you.
This is my uniform. I've had a lot of mileage in this jacket, but that, if I'm not mistaken, that is the brand new entrenched Halo Gear reward program jacket.
Pretty good.
That's the only prototype that exists, I'm told. And for folks that aren't aware,
catch up.
I got 10 more ranks to go.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 more weeks to come up. I want to take a moment to acknowledge we've had some challenges since launch. Joseph, last time you and I were here, we talked about a roadmap that had a season 2 that was longer than we or our players would have wanted, but it was important to us that we needed to take some time and move a little slower then so we could ultimately move faster later.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And we can feel the acceleration, which is good. We got a whole bunch of things to talk about today. Got a bunch of notes. It's going to be super fun to talk through. But there have been bright spots as well this year. Like I think of the...
To kind of hear from you on how are you thinking about the future of Infinite's live service?
Sure. Yeah, let's do that. So before we actually jump into that, I want to talk a little bit about how we thought about our priorities for the player first.
Listen to what he says. Listen to what he says. The stuff that he is saying now sounds like concept shit that should have happened 3 years before the game even came to launch.
I think starting with why you're doing things and why you care about those things is probably the most important thing that we could do as a team. And so for us, when we look at where we were going, what we want to achieve for this service, what we want to achieve for our loyal players, because we have a lot of them, it's super clear that our number one priority needs to be achieving seasonality. Now, what does that mean? It means we need to get our players more of what they want, and we need to get it to them faster and with more consistency than we have. 2 seasons.
Are they really blowing smoke up our ass? Seasonality. Grinders, can you tell me how long did they tell us that Halo Infinite is a live service game with seasons? It's a service game. It's a service game. Years before the game released. 2 years before the year that it was coming out. Year 2 before that. Halo was a service game. They were using service as an excuse. The real fun starts when it launches.
You're my number 1 customer.
T-Rock 40 with the 2. He goes, Halo is now Brett Favre. # Game Pass effect. He said it. He said it.
Oh, and Psychonauts 2. New games are coming fast. 12 minutes and 80s.
That's why.
They're all on Game Pass.
Is there any first-party games in this song?
Whoops, we'll play first and watch you play last. 2 ground, Sherman
No, there isn't. That's the one thing missing from that whole song. There's no first-party games. No first-party games. All indie bullshit in that song. Seasonality, this dude. You've been talking seasons for 4 goddamn years. And now we're a year into this game and you're saying you want more consistency in seasons. You think?
Seasons a year doesn't cut it. It's just not going to cut it. That's not what our players deserve. It's not what they expect.
It doesn't cut it. It's not what our players deserve. It's not what they expect. Well, guess what? That's what you gave to us. That's what you've given. They don't deserve it. They shouldn't expect it. But after you've done it, it's like going to rob a bank and coming back and going, you know what? Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Forgive me. I shouldn't have taken all that money. You've done it already, dude. You've did it for over a year right now. You've delayed the game a year. It doesn't cut it. No shit, it don't cut it. So why did you do it?
It's not what our team wants to do. It's not
Nobody
what I
wanted to do it, but you did it, though.
So when we
For over
say
a year.
You just made the list. We want to get another 20 weeks.
Yeah, you just did it to us. Geo knows gaming, a VIP grinder. Oh! You guys you know the quality. You want to come in there with Herman Holtz the splits. Welcome, Geo knows gaming. VIP grinder.
We want to get it to 13 weeks. Ideally, we're doing 4 a year. We're not going to be there right away.
What? What? Dude sounds like a fucking politician. I want free taxes. No taxes. Nobody gotta pay anything anymore. We're free. If you elect me, it's free. Well, we're not gonna get there right away. Oh no! Whoa! Wait. So give us our free tax. Oh, wait. You know when? If you elect me, you're gonna get free taxes. Free, no taxes. They elect them, and then they come day one. Oh, right, we're free tax. Oh, wait. Not right away. Hold on. I said free tax. I know. I'm talking a big game. And then not right away. Oh, no. Wait. Hold on. We'll get there. Maybe when I leave, we'll get. Hold on. So if all that stuff, he goes, pause.
Another 20 weeks. We want to get it to 13 weeks. Ideally, we're doing 4 a year. We're not going to be there right away, but this is a service, and that is the number one priority that guides everything we do. It's like getting faster, getting that out there as quickly and consistently as we can. So that number one priority from a player perspective is achieving seasonality. And then we have these 4 other sort of player priorities, I would say, that dock under it, that guide how we think about what we're prioritizing.
Seasonality. This game's been hyped as a season game for 3 goddamn years, where you're already into the season world of Halo, and you're like, well, we got to get the seasons out faster. You think? Nobody asked for 6-month seasons. You made that up after you lied about 3-month seasons. And then the content that's promised on day 1 of season, the battle pass was there at the beginning of the season, but the content wasn't there. It was like, well, it's going to come over the next 6 months of the season. Who asked for that? You did this. So are you going to give us less and shorter amount of time? I think that's probably where we're going to go with this.
And the features that we want to develop. And so some of those are, driven by what the team is really passionate about, but many of them are also being driven by what we very clearly see the players want and need from this experience and what the team wants to deliver for them because they care deeply about them.
Yep.
So the first one is we believe our players deserve a Halo Infinite where it's infinitely rewarding. So players need to be able to feel rewarded for playing no matter what they
is
play.
this?
The second one is actually personal and welcoming. So we believe that players need to be able to feel like they belong and can express their Halo identity in meaningful ways. We also want an experience that's competitive and fair.
You're my number one customer.
Game. That's our DNA. That's who we are, right? You go back all the way to the very first Halo, right? Multiplayer. I mean, it is a highly competitive game. And so we want an experience where players can expect that the game is competitive and fair.
And I wonder why this is such a topic. I don't recall this being such a big issue with the other Halos that he's referring to. I wonder why, Grinders. Geraldo Nunez with the $4.99. He goes, guys, it takes time. He's only human. We got 10 years to make Halo great again. Booty quality. Hit it. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I wonder why competitive and fair. What the issue is, dude.
Skill and teamwork should be a path to victory. Right?
Yeah.
A path to victory.
Any
That
multiplayer
doesn't mean
game.
abandoning social players. That's not what that means.
Oh, not yet.
But
Okay.
It is about fairness and competition.
Why?
The last priority is stable and high quality.
Oh.
We want players to expect a smooth quality experience with a very few technical issues. We've really fallen down there.
I wonder how long this
think
guy's gonna
from
stay
a
around.
PC perspective, we can do better. The team wants to do better with a very few technical.
Oh, what was that?
We've really fallen down there, I think, from a PC perspective. We can do better. The team wants to do better, but that's just an example. This is the
From the PC perspective. Wow. What a world. 2 billion gamers, right, Phil? Retouch them all. I wonder why competitive and fan stable are issues. If you're just making it for a console, I think we could drop these two bullshit things off real quick.
Now, whatever your name is, get ready for the big surprise.
Thank you, Vengeful Devil, for joining the Grindhouse. Shout out to the new subs. Hit that like. I think if we didn't have the PC bullshit, we could probably drop off these two things right here.
the way that the team is thinking about it. The things that we're prioritizing.
The team wants to do. What team? The team of temps? They're going to leave in a month. How long you staying there, dude? They pulled you off a goddamn player analyst, and now you're the head of live service. They caught you in the lunchroom at grabbing mimosas. Exactly, Gio knows. New VIP grind, they're already dropping the facts. That's what happens when you're doing the splits with Herman Holtz. He sees the light. He's in there with Herman Holtz talking about quality. He goes, tell us how you're going to make a great game. We don't care about your philosophy on gaming. No one cares. Exactly. And actually, Gio knows gaming. It goes right to the comments right here. Look at this. Look at this most liked comment here. Where
you
was
know
it?
you make a great game. You put it in Game Pass.
Oh, shit, frog! Dude, what's up, man? Yo, let me read this line right here. So it goes like here for the comment section. Where was it? I think it was like one of the top ones. Dude, where the hell is it? I just wanted to read it. Wait a second.
It's not in Game Pass. It's not a great game.
Yeah, right? Oh my God.
That's going to be the new slogan for Xbox. Not in Game Pass. It's not a great game.
Dude, where the hell is it? Holy crap. I want to say the comments. We here player feedback, yet priorities are competitiveness. See, this is the thing. The comments under this YouTube section, community discourse online among several Halo circles I'm in, cast doubt on the statement, we here player feedback, yet prioritize our competitiveness. You want to know why? Because they want to try to make it an esport. They want to try to make it back to what Halo was to make money in esports and stuff. Nobody gives a shit about Halo right now. They can't put in no goddamn esport unless they sponsor it themselves. This game did not take on the esport mentality that they would think came with a PC game. This is what I mean. They dropped the ball on everything with this game. And it's like, this is the thing here, too. For the values, I feel like they should prioritize fun over competitiveness. I feel like fun has always been more the core to the franchise. There's nothing fun about this. This dude's telling you how they plan to make money on this game. That's what his job is as a live service. And it says you're all missing the point.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, what's up, Link? Well, competitive focus. The game needs to be fun first with a strong competitive support. A competitive game without player base isn't fun. These are all comments on the thing. This other dude says, you know, this sounds like this feels like 362 likes. This feels like it would have been a great announcement stream if it was shown 1 to 2 years before the game released. There it is, Gio knows. That's exactly what this sounds like. Hey, we're making a game in 2 years. This is our philosophy. Not after a year delay and a year in, you're talking like this. This is like a reboot. Another Xbox first-party game getting another reboot. You know? But anyway, guys, yeah, let me...
And I would say across...
Did you listen to this video? Lincoln Frog, what's up, guys? Did you listen to this video of this trash?
Hell no, I don't give a fuck about this bullshit ass game.
But it is scary hearing this shit.
Yeah, I know it's a failure, and they don't... All this shit should have been figured out before the game launched.
Hell yeah. I'm going to share it. Let me share it to you guys so you could hear... hopefully you could hear it when I'm doing this thing. Let me see if I could share this. Share my go on the screen. Oh, here we go. Share this this screen here. Let's see if you could hear it. Can you guys hear if I'm playing it?
the lists that you see here, this is really what we want to
Can you hear
I don't
it?
hear anything.
You can't hear it?
deliver.
All right.
Versions.
It's cool if you can't get
and
the
our
audio.
priorities are
All
going to change based off of
Maybe
what
I'll
we
do
see
this.
happening with players, what players tell us they want, what we know we're excited about developing, new things that like maybe someone prototypes and we're like, yeah, let's put that in. Like those are going to change some of this, but for right now, this is where we're.
You can watch it if you go to
goal is to get
the
it done
room
by
there on
the end of
Discord.
2023. The first
Dude,
one,
what did he
we'll
just say?
dive into this a little
Oh
bit.
my
This-
God.
and our priorities are going
So all those things that he's showing everybody, right? So here it is, guys. All the things that he shows, right? Hear what he says here.
to change based off of what we see happening with players.
This could
what
all
players
change.
Tell us they want, what we know we're excited about developing.
And look
new
at his
things that, like,
target.
maybe someone prototypes and we're like, yeah, let's put that in. Like those are going to change some of this, but for right now, this is where we're going, and the goal is to get it done by the end of 2023.
The end of 2023 is his goal. Of all this philosophy of seasonality, end of
You're my number
2023.
one customer.
End of 20. We're not even at the end of 2022 yet. This dude's talking about end of 2023.
Jazz, how many people think gonna be playing this shit by then?
Nobody. Dude, they are
Nobody.
launching Forge. They are launching Forge goddamn beta without the custom matchmaking to find those maps until March. 6 months
Wait a
later.
minute. So wait, hold on. They're launching Forge. When is Forge launching?
They're targeting Forge is targeting November 8th.
What you
March
mean? What do you
7th.
mean? No custom matchmaking though.
No custom game browser until Echoes Within, which is March 7th.
Well, how do you play? How do you play on?
You
somebody's Forge map?
can't. You can't unless the person you know actually made the map shares it with you.
Oh, they got to be like on your friends list or something.
Yeah, they got to probably share it
But
with you.
what the fucking point is? How are you gonna see other people's creations?
You'll see it
that
on
may not
Twitter.
be in your-
You'll see it on Twitter with the excellent game capture or whatever. You're just going to see Twitter and YouTube channels of it because you can't play on
This
it
is ridiculous.
unless you know the person. And the custom game browser to browse all the games that people are making because 343 has their face down, ass up. Well, they're not putting any game modes in there. You can't do
You're my
that
number
until
one
March.
customer.
So now Forge is not going to, and they give you 2 maps, Detachment and Argyle, whatever, from November to March. Another 2 maps. And a free battle pass system. You want to know why they give me a free battle pass system? That's the next thing I'm getting into. Let me get these 2 super chats here, though. You got oh, who just said? Somebody just said something. Nunez, but I had another one here. Where was it? I saw 2 of them. Oh, Legit Chaos presents at the 5. He goes, what a way to kill a vacation. Find out that the best Halo has sold 7 million. Bots have the audacity to cry about sales of PS1 first party. Get the fuck out of here. That's right. That's right, Legit. Exactly. People are playing greatness right now
You're my
because there's
number
nothing
one
else
customer.
available. Nothing else available right now. That's it. And that's what it is. Doomslay's Network, 499. He goes, hey, Jez, isn't this a $60 game that has content missing? Yes, Doomslayer, and getting content removed. No co-op, split screen. They said we're scrapping it. People complained about The Last of Us missing content. How about this? Dude, no. They're going after the CMAs, the goddamn Country Music Awards for blocking Activision. That's what they're worried about right now. The Halo is dead, man. That's dead on the corner somewhere. Game of their year. It's dead. That's their last big game that was released. You think they would embrace it. Hell, they talked more about fucking Sea of Thieves for 2 goddamn years after that game released than Halo died the next day. Twisted Sync with the 2. He goes, watch it longer because contract workers. It will take longer because contract workers, he says. No shit, it will. I don't know how long this dude's going to be here.
Yeah, I didn't even know who the CMA was until all these bots started crying on Twitter.
Oh,
they're literally.
Yeah. Right? They think, oh, why does everybody else get away with merging stuff, but everybody just does not like Xbox? You want to know why? Maybe Xbox just doesn't have the respect because it doesn't earn it. It just tries to buy its way. You know, I don't know. You think that there's inherent respect for some companies that companies just buy shit.
Listen, Judge, they care more about shit like acquisitions than actually getting games to play.
This should be
It's
concern number
insane.
one, Link.
Yeah,
They don't even care. They don't care.
They
They
don't.
don't care because I don't understand why they don't care about getting quality games or why the fact that games are being released broken and unfinished, but they don't care.
Dude, I don't even want to get on to the two people I saw, but I
The
know
Game Pass,
one's
the Game
called
Pass.
Broomstick, who's like, this is my video, the CMAs and Jim Ryan. I'm like, holy shit. One of his 10 videos of the week. God damn it. He's talking about the CMAs. And it's like, and then even King David like did a tweet and he's just like, why are they not looking into this stuff? Like these guys, like, dude, what about Halo? This is a travesty. This is horrible. This game is dead, dude, and you're worried about a goddamn acquisition of Activision.
Let me tell you something.
To get old ass games in a service? I don't get it.
Hey, you can't spell Microsoft without one of the 3 C's.
The 3 C's, I got you.
You can't spell Microsoft without one of the 3 C's.
So,
I don't care which C you want. You got to take one.
You got to take one of those C's. That's right. So listen to this guy. So he's targeting this shit for the end of 2023, right?
The first one, and we'll dive into this a little bit more later.
So now they're going to bring the Match XP.
This is fucking sad, by the way. I don't know if I said this is fucking sad.
It is sad. It's horrible. And the match.
This franchise is dead.
It's dead.
Dead.
It's dead.
Dead. Halo is no more.
Yeah. This guy is like, they brought this person up here as like a sucker. Get up here, sucker. And, tell us about your vision of gaming. And this guy's like, I'm targeting the end. He sounds like a politician. It's like, free taxes when I get elected.
I listened to it. And you're exactly right. He's given a whole bunch of, he's been giving a whole bunch of political bullshit answers. They ask him questions. Every time it's like you answer a question with a question. And like, he really doesn't answer the question. He does with Phil Spencer and a lot of these guys. Look, I understand these guys are at a corporate level and they're doing certain things, but come on now. Like, you guys are giving no answers to the fans of what they want. You guys are shelling yourself. And I do believe what Phil Spencer said. I believe that eventually we will have a one console ecosystem. And what it'll basically be is Microsoft will leave the industry as a console maker, and they've basically become the software provider. And that's why, look, let me tell you this. There's 3 things I can say, Jez. Number one, everybody's so sure this Activision deal is going to go through. We don't know. There's a lot of red flags. There's a lot of things that we don't know. For Microsoft to so-called come out and say that Call of Duty is going to Game Pass with all this and this and that, smart move, right? It's a smart move because Sony announced a price increase. Microsoft's taking a note from PlayStation and saying, shit, you want up us every time we announce some crazy news. So now since you announced this news and it goes from $10 to $50 in any country varying, we're going to announce that all these games and once we acquire Activision, before we even acquire them, are going to Game Pass day one. Smart move, but do I think it was a little preemptive strike? I do, because that deal isn't done. And I have a feeling that
I don't trust them for anything.
I do have a feeling that the deal may go through, but there may be a stipulation or caveat on say, hey, this Call of Duty game cannot go into the Game Pass service for at least a year.
But Frog, what do you think? I tweeted it to you. Like, I sent you the message. Like, what do you think Call of Duty is going to turn into? If this is what Halo has turned into, what are they going to? They're gonna squeeze that lemon dry to its bare bones, and they don't care. Chew it up and spit it out. After all $70 billion.
Call of Duty goes in Game Pass. You will see a demise of that game.
Of course it will.
And not just because people have a stupid ass mind for, if you bring Call of Duty Game Pass, you're gonna take PlayStation players. No, you're not. What you're gonna do is you're going to kill that fan base that's maybe, let's say, 25 million a year. That fan base will just shrink.
Yeah.
You won't get your 25 million per year if it's just in Game Pass, because now you've taken out the people on Xbox. If your focus is getting more people in the Game Pass, where's your revenue grow? You'll just get those people who play it for that time being, and that's
exactly. The real hardcore people will buy it, and now they'll be discouraged. Yes. Yeah.
Call of Duty will lose money hand over fist. It goes into Game Pass. We've seen it. This is something we've talked about.
It sucks.
Subscription based.
Oh, Frog just went out. Frog just went out.
Sustainable. No, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, you were saying about subscription-based gaming and not sustainable for the, and
Not
you're right. They'll lose a lot of money.
I don't know why everybody's championing and cheering this shit on. That's why I said with PlayStation's whole premium service, it's what it is. But really, there's no reason to have it. Like, you know, I'm like, you know what? I don't see a reason to have this. The couple of months I've had this, there's nothing in there I really want or I don't own. I think subscription-based gaming will kill the industry in a different way. I said there's going to be a gaming crash, and it may not be like the 80s, but it's going to be in a different way. You're not going to get evolution or revolutionary games anymore. It's going to be same old carbon copy bullshit, and gaming will become, in a way, it'll become a smaller basis of things. You won't get these half $500 million projects anymore, these big AAA games.
Yeah, let me tell you about. So wait, Doomslayer Network goes F poop stick. Wait, I got a sound clip for you for that one. But you know what the thing is? Oh, Twisted Sick with the 2. He goes, Deviation Game says hi. They're the old blood. You're right. Like, that's the other thing. They'll have spinoffs. Thank you, Twisted Sync. But yeah,
there's so many developers out there that are so talented, and they try to create franchises. And for some way, that company has. Give you an example. Titanfall came out with something new to the audience. Titanfall 2 came out and it just got obliterated. EA just set that game for failure. They killed that franchise. That
wanted it.
You're my number one customer.
It's dead now.
Yeah, and I wanted to jump into Frog. Do you know what they're doing with the Match XP? Did you hear?
Oh, you talking about with
Halo? Like, so the whole thing, like what you're saying with Call of Duty and Battlefield, they're adding it back. I'm gonna tell you like this. They're adding it.
This is no hate to you or anybody else. I can't even talk about Halo anymore because it's just like I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Thank you.
I'm gonna tell you. You know how you look at a frigging crash? Like, you know how you just can't turn your head away from, like, you're rubbing neck and you're like, I cannot believe the incompetence with this game though. Like, how does this happen? Like, I know I don't want to talk about it. I just can't believe when you watch this video. How they sound like they're just starting, like they're a startup company.
You know what really upsets me, Jazz?
It's ridiculous.
And hey, shout out to Jack Move, shout out to BG, shout out to some of these guys who called this shit out. Shout out to Hard 8. Me and Hard 8 don't always see eye to eye, but shout out to fucking Hard 8 because he said something on Twitter that I was like, holy shit, we are finally, and it shows you who the people who are gamers and the people who aren't. You know, Jack Move said something, and Hard 8 said something, and BG said something. They've kind of the fucking Twitter can be used, and I'm gonna sum up what they all said. Twitter can be used in a lot of ways to empower yourself to get better for what you want. But you have a lot of people that like fuckboy, fucking Xbox University. That dude needs to fucking just. He needs to die.
I know I'm turning. Wait,
hold on. But I'm gonna get to the point. People like him don't make the industry better. You hurt the industry because you give a narrative to people, and you have such a voice that people love drama. Instead of you being a drama fucking queen and going on there and shilling for a company and going on to making this company better, you are the reason why the industry is going to crash. Because you can use Twitter and as a power tool, you know, to tell
a power tool right up Phil's ass. That's a power tool. God damn it. They're not even covering this shit.
No. You can use it as a power tool. We don't want this. We're not going to support it. And they will have to change the narrative. They will have to change the ways. They have no choice. Right?
I don't give a shit what they do.
But the thing is, what I'm saying, Jez, the thing is, when you have people on there that's shilling and jumping up and down for it, giving these fucking horrible narratives, and they're not facts. They're fucking disgusting, ridiculous ass opinions. They don't give you any facts. Everything is opinion. They're the reason the industry is going to die.
Yeah,
because they're not from the same generation of gamers that I am, that you are, that some of the other people are, and what it all sums up to is. Social media is supposed to be social, but it's really not. It's really just a fucking like Jack Wu said it. Spaces came and he looked at Spaces. He's like, oh, this might be a good thing. Now he's like, I'm the same way. I don't even fuck with spaces. It's so fucking toxic. It's so much bullshit. Dude, there's so many. I've seen developers in spaces that go in and have conversations, and people in the industry, like, I'll give you an example, Paris. Paris had a space, right? And I'm like, oh shit.
Did he have a
Paris
space
is in
about Halo Infinite delaying stuff?
Hold on. Paris had a space, and when I went in there, just the fucking dude, it was just ball washing after ball washing after ball washing. And look,
So
I don't have
nobody
no
was
hate
talking
against
about the Halo stuff.
Nobody was
roadmap.
No, I don't have any hate against Paris or any of these guys. What I don't like is when you will sit there, you won't talk about the truth. You won't actually say, "I want you to do better." But you sit there and you constantly tell them how great you are. Why are you ball watching these guys when they're not giving you the entertainment that you want? You pay for an entertainment narrative. They're not giving it to you, but you're going to keep ball watching a company that's doing nothing. If Sony's not giving me, if from their PlayStation Studio, they're not giving me, if Nintendo from their games, if they're not giving me what they want, I'm going to speak out. I'm not going to support it.
Sure.
Yes, I'm
so do you know about the Xbox
this is a
game?
consistent thing.
All right, back to Halo. Enough of these clowns. I don't talk about these clowns.
It
I'm gonna put
goes
the
back
clown
into
music on.
Halo. This is a narrative. This is the industry, and that's why we're getting games like Halo, and we're getting shit projects.
Frog, I don't even. You know what? I don't even think it's the community though. That's the thing. Like
it is the community.
No, I think the community is just like
it's a community.
They don't care about it, which it's crazy about it. But I think it has to do with the management, dude. It has to do with the management.
Jazz, but at the end of the day, if the fanboying stops and people who actually care about the franchise, instead of fanboys,
if they came up, but they've been complaining. The Halo hardcore have been complaining about this shit.
But guess what? The hardcores are not. That's not the audience that Microsoft.
But all the other ones that cap for the game, going like it's great, is back and stuff. Those dudes are long and gone. Yeah, they're all dude. They're all gone. So let me just get into this video here because I want to just talk about this thing. He's talking about this match XP, right?
Really rewarding players for.
So rewarding players for doing the shit in the game. The thing we've been complaining about since the first day.
Oh
right?
My god!
They're going to put it in
playing Halo, right? And so
look at. I'm playing the video.
Another one that I'm really excited about.
Yeah, I'm watching
is, career rank. We're going to get create and manifest your own identity, and so we want to create more distinctive. How do you take that? And combine it with all of the challenges that exist with skill-based matchmaking, or matchmaking in general. Like that's a big challenge, and so
they got to combine the XP of skill-based matchmaking, but the XP of what you do, also with the challenges, and that's why you're getting the 30 rank battle pass for free because they can't charge you while they collect your data on this thing. So they want to collect to see how they could monetize this in season 3. He says it here.
There's some ways that other games have done it. MCC's done it. Some ways that are great.
MCC does it. Their own game.
Like that, and that is a big deal for me. But personal welcoming is not just about like customization, right?
It's where do you talk about that free battle pass,
and
dude?
There are ways of, and this is the more intuitive and personal. We need to be able to support other like personal preferences, other ideas, and to be able to like a team perspective.
And I think most of what the foundation up to the level that we all believe to be the highest priority, consistent pieces of feedback that we've heard that are like foundationally important.
Yes.
And I would say it doesn't mean all the other stuff that people think would be nice to have someday doesn't matter, but we do have to kind of just get the foundation up to the level.
A year in, get the foundation
before we can explore the other kind of nice to have aspects of the game.
No nice to haves until they get their shit together.
Primarily, we're discussing these priorities through the lens of our free-to-play multiplayer service, but safe to say this is bigger than that. This is a studio-wide initiative, and everyone's going after this.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, not only to go after this list of things that you talked about, which we're fired up to do, but to work on experiences that we're not quite ready to talk about yet. We have had to make the difficult decision not to ship campaign split screen co-op and take the resources that we would use on that and go after
$1 trillion
this list
company
and all these other things that we're going to talk about in just a
checkbook is
Let's
open.
Talk about what
how are they turning off?
Look forward to,
remember, they got rid of Dustin Laguerre's battle royale mode. They got rid of that to allocate resources. They're not doing split screen co-op anymore to allocate resources. There's $1 trillion company here. What happened? All the money in the world, all the resources in the world, $70 billion strong. You can't do split screen co-op after Bonnie promised. That was a big feedback feature of why Halo was received negatively and that they would prioritize it?
Our update that's coming out on November 8th, which safe to say this is our biggest, most robust update since launch.
Wait a second.
But it's a little bit different than I think what players may be expecting.
The free
Sean,
battle
could you
pass.
Just,
this.
What is it? What should we expect?
Yeah, again, I'll take a step back. When we were looking at how we could get to seasonality, we knew that if we tried to release Season 3 on November 8th, when Season 2 ends, that we would really negatively impact our ability to be consistent the way we want to at a high level of quality for all of calendar year 23. Like, we saw that. But we also knew that we would be missing something for the community if we didn't release something great at that time. So we looked at what we could do, what we wanted to be able to deliver. And we want to be able to show a little bit of what the service is going to be like going forward. And I think we came together with a really great update. So it's going to include the Forge beta, network campaign co-op, and campaign replay, and then a whole bunch of gameplay stuff and battle pass stuff and customization content and match XP.
So the winter update coming November 8th, big ticket items there. Joseph, campaign network co-op, and mission replay.
That's right. And new achievements for campaign.
That's right. Several new achievements, and for folks who maybe weren't in the flight, it's going to be a great experience. Up to 4 Spartans, right?
That's right. Cross-platform, and really, I mean, co-op is super fun. Jumping in with 4 of your friends, 3 of your friends, and playing around in the open world and all through the missions. It's just a lot of fun. We're super excited for that to come out.
And the mission replay feature in particular, a lot of cool collectibles. And
Mission replay.
You can finally go back and work on those. And one of my personal favorite elements that the team implemented is kind of what we're calling no Spartan left behind. So
that's right.
The fact
I don't care.
Folks have just been very 1600.
Yeah.
I mean, the bar.
Here's Forge. Wait, I want to. Where the hell was this thing?
And it's not going to be at the speed people probably want. And
Here it is.
But we need to make a lot more progress there. And it's not going to be PC that actually addressed one of our biggest crash bucket that we see
crashes
with Infinite. And so that's great, but we need to make a lot more progress there.
You just made the list.
It's not going to be at the speed people probably want. And that's the way
it's not
going
gonna.
to.
He wants to be there. This sounds so much like Phil. Like, I want to have seasonality. I want this for you. You deserve it. You need it. But it's not going to happen at the expectation that you have. A want and a providing are 2 different things. And you could want $1 billion. Well, you're going to get it? No. You could want it. It'll be nice to have. Yo, what's up, Cyber Dragon? 9 months VIP grinder. What up, chat mods, panel grinders, host grinds my gears. If you are not grinding enough, grind some more. I will. Thank you. Dude, this is just a sad case of this whole thing. Like, again, it's all this, like, I'm going to do. It's politician talk. I'm going to do. I want to do. I would love. You deserve it. You don't deserve this shit, but you're going to get this shit still some more while I try to figure out how to not give you this shit anymore. I might still be here.
Some stuff in the game to be able to, like, read it and make changes, but we know that that's an issue, and we've got to go after that.
Crashes.
We've got to go after cheating.
Cheating.
We've just got to improve the overall polish of the game so that the experience is where everybody here wants it to be, right? And what the players deserve. This is us trusting that sharing information like this is the right way to go. Just sharing it, what our priorities are. These priorities are driven by what we know is the right thing to do from a gameplay perspective, from a service perspective.
This is the saddest shit I've ever seen.
A team perspective, things that they're
A
passionate about.
season game. These guys are sitting here
biased by
sad as can
what we
be.
know the players want. We have all these data inputs telling us these things. And so the goal here is to create that dialogue, first step, to show what we're working on and to update this frequently. Not hide it. We shouldn't hide what we're working on.
Oh, transparency. We'll tell you it stinks. Still stinks.
And this is just one part of it.
Couldn't agree more, Sean. And I think, just wanted to reiterate all the feedback that we've heard since launch. I understand folks maybe have been frustrated, but like it has never fallen on deaf ears. And I think most of what you have aligned to for now really does capture what we believe to be the highest priority, consistent piece of feedback that we've heard that are like foundationally important.
Yes. Yeah,
and I would say it doesn't mean all the other stuff that people think would be, I think, what
on November 8th, when season 2 ends, that we would really.
Pop is super fun.
Now watch this.
That's right. Yeah.
But before I get into the next part, we have Who Are You with a wonderful giveaway. Trying to open up some eyes. Dude, I want to thank you. Code in the chat, grinders!
You're my #1 customer.
Tell me who got that code, y'all!
Put that cookie down now!
Thank you again. Who are you? Awesome. We got one more giveaway before the show ends. Hit that like button. Let's get the lights up. Let's get those likes up. Over 200 people in here. We got another giveaway. Well, it's a sad day for many. It's going to be an awesome day in the Grindhouse.
On average.
Yep.
And then, we've got really cool, exciting features. Object scaling.
Again.
Which sounds like not a big deal. Object
we got
scaling,
concept art here.
Which sounds
so
like
excited.
not a big deal, but, keep in mind in the old Forge, you'd have to have, if you wanted to
create
play rules, obviously you can make maps.
Grapple shot, swinging across the map. Larger footprint.
Here are the two maps.
Side of Forge, obviously you can make maps with it, and what better way to showcase that than 2 brand new maps that we've actually created internally using Forge.
That's right.
They're using Forge to
Argyle
make
and
maps now.
Detachment,
Holy
both
shit.
of which were built in the Forge tool set. Starting with Argyle. This
they
is
made
a
their own
larger
tools.
footprint 4v4 arena map that's really meant to support
They're giving you
stealthy
Forge
play
maps
styles.
now as
It's got this
new
cool
maps
cathedral
too.
ceiling. Bases have these diving boards, and we have dual grapple shot spawns at each
made
base.
Forge
And the hope
maps
here
for
is that
you.
we're really going to set up
Holy
some fun.
shit. The Frog, they're
heroic
not even
super
giving you
plays,
real maps.
some
They're
nice
making
grapple
Forge
shot,
maps.
Swinging across the map.
That's the free
There are
maps
also
they're
dual
giving you.
Sniper spawns
Holy
to set up
shit.
some really fun sniping battles.
I'll tell you, man. I have
And
nothing
although
to
this
really
might
say
look a little
about
bit
this.
like Epitaph in
He's
Halo 3,
speechless.
it's not a remake of
I have nothing to
Epitaph, though
say.
the Forerunner art style
They're
is a little
using
similar.
Forge to give you maps.
Detachment, our second map for the winter
God
update.
damn it.
CTF
The tool.
really heavily influenced the design for this map. Contains a lot of really
They made
unique and emergent
they
flag
gave you
routes.
actually 2 legit maps, and now the rest of the maps are gonna give you a goddamn Forge edits. Holy shit.
We have a
And they're talking
combination
too much,
of
right?
a
Wild
repulsor
Wolf.
and a grapple shot spawn.
Right, Wild Wolf. He's telling me about grapple shots and capture the flag, showing us concept art of this shit. Don't you think for a game that's been out for over a goddamn year already, they should be showing people playing on the goddamn map? Instead, he's reading off a cue card, telling you that look.
Contains a lot of really unique
Look
and
at his
emergent
read. He's
flag
reading.
routes. We have a combination of a repulsor and a grapple shot spawn, and what that opens up is some really interesting routes that you really can't do just on foot. There's a teleporter in Detachment. I believe the first teleporter in a Halo Infinite map. Really adds some cool power plays and opens up other routes. And it's got an island in this map. We call it the Island of Power.
All these
It's where
maps look the
power
same,
weapons
dude.
Spawn. It's accessible through gravity
Now they're
launchers
Forge
and the
maps.
teleporter, but it's really this hotly contested, really
To get their shit out faster, they're gonna give you lower quality shit. That's the thing. Manny Oles with the 10, he goes, they don't want to sell more hardware. They want to be on more screens, as Phil Ness said. That's the real purpose. Sony increased the console price because they know it's the last generation of Xbox consoles. Dude, yeah. I'm telling you, man, like this shows that I don't even talk about the screens, dude. Manny Oles, thank you for the super chat. It's the content. And the way they're going to get content out to you faster is by giving you lower quality content. You're going to get goddamn Forge maps from them. They're going to use the Forge tool and bring you content through Forge. And the community's doing it as well. That's it. They gave you the tools and themselves the tools. That's what it is, dude.
It's impressive what we can do. Imagine what they can do.
See?
Yeah, that's right. It's going to be amazing.
They spent this long to give you 2 maps in Forge.
So Joseph, I mean, the 2 new maps are going to be super exciting. The team's also got, I think, a new mode in the works as well, correct?
A new mode.
That's right. So for the winter update, we're going to drop a new mode called Covert One Flag. So Covert One Flag is based on traditional One Flag CTF modes, but we've got a twist. And what we're trying to do here is really embrace this fantasy,
game modes
this
in Forge and send them
play
to
style
You're
of
my #1
spies
customer.
versus mercs. And what that means is that we have asymmetrical loadouts for both of the teams. The attacking team.
How long is this game mode going to last, dude? You
has
can
a
pull it
loadout
in
of
4 months like
pulse
the other one?
carbines, sidekicks, and unlimited active camo. And the defending team, they're fighting off the attackers. Well, their loadout is commando rifles, energy swords, and unlimited threat sensors. It's super, super fun. This mode is round-based, so that gives each team a chance to both attack and defend, to score rounds and win. Yeah, it definitely has that spy infiltration against a hardened team of defenders vibe. It's just a lot of fun, and I'm really glad that we're able to ship it on November 8th.
Are you a merc or a spy?
I like both. I like the switch. I do. I'm going back and forth, but having those loadouts, it's a fun twist and really makes it a really special mode.
For sure. Now, Sean, we have more than just maps and modes, right? Talk to us about the winter updates 30-tier free
There
battle
it
pass
is.
and what that entails.
Before I get into the tier, Twisted Sync, you have the 5. He goes, it's funny how Bungie did an update video on Lightfall where they showed gameplay while telling us what they're doing. This studio just wishes it was Bungie. Yeah, dude. They're sitting here talking about it. Why didn't you show that new game mode? I'm excited to ship it. All it's going to devolve into is a deathmatch. That's all it is. Because you're not adding any kind of mechanisms or gameplay elements. All you're doing is just mixing loadouts around to mimic spies and mercs and shields and stuff. That's all you're doing. It's like some sort of, it's just custom game modes. They're not adding any content to the game. All they're doing is tweaking some settings and going, new game mode. They're not adding new features, new capabilities. Wait till you hear the 30-day battle, the 30-item battle pass. They're using this to collect data to know how to monetize XP. That's what this one is.
Kind of jumped the.
I spoiled
my punchline, but that's fine. That's fine. It is free, so that's important. It is free. But what I think is more important is actually why it's free. So we're releasing what we'll call the beta of Match XP. And so since we launched Halo Infinite, one of the very first pieces of feedback was, hey, I want to be able to have rewards based off of what I do and how I do in a match, right? And so we gave people those daily bonuses. We made some changes, and I think that relieves some of the pressure. But in this season, we're bringing in Match XP, which is meant to not fully replace challenges, but to sort of become the main way that you're going to progress through something like a battle pass. And it is meant to reward you specifically for playing Halo the way you want to play it. So any mode you want to play.
A year later.
You'll get XP for basically the time that you're playing, but also how you do. Do you win? How do you personally do? That sort of stuff. That impacts your total XP.
I want to know what the items are, right?
That's a big deal.
You're although it's going to be trash.
We actually aren't
shoulder pads
100%
and jock
sure
straps.
that we're going to nail that, right? We don't. But if we tie that to a battle pass and we try to charge people for it, it doesn't feel like the right thing to do. And so we had a couple goals there with the battle pass where we wanted to say thank you to people because it matters
Thank
a lot
you,
that people have stuck
dude.
with
They're
us
collecting how to monetize this for season 3.
we wanted to say thank you, but we also didn't want to have people pay for a battle pass
Not
where
yet.
we're figuring out how the Match XP system is going to work. Also, we want to move people. Our goal
That should have been there at launch.
We want to move people through battle passes faster now. We need to get that information, the data from the Match XP beta, to inform how we're going to do things in season 3.
Match XP beta.
And so that's actually one of the reasons why that battle pass is free, and also one of the reasons why it's only 30 levels. Just to make sure that people feel the respect that we have for them, and also so that we can get the data and then they can move through it quickly. The cool thing about this battle pass, there are many cool things, but I mean, we are going to be giving people the Mark V core. There's going to be a bunch of Reach stuff that people have wanted for a while, including the CQC and CQB, as well as maybe a knife you might attach to a shoulder or something,
or a chest plate,
could be whatever you like.
Pads.
It's full of really good content, and I'm really excited about it.
That'll be fun to look forward to. And then I also understand players can expect two fun events that we'll have as well, also free, right? 10-tier events.
Yeah.
One in
This
December, one in
sounds so
January.
lame. But wait,
Season 3. Joseph, what can you tell us about that?
I'll give you the lamest thing.
So, network co-op mission.
So they're collecting data on you because they're trying to fine-tune how skill-based, how XP that should have been there day one, because it was in Master Chief Collection in every Halo for the last 20 years, that you get XP for basically winning the game, for capturing the flag, for getting a kill streak. You get XP for that. This has been a complaint since day one. Took them a year now. They're testing it now in the Battle Pass to see how to monetize it for Season 3, because that's where the real money in the movie is made. Now, the important stuff, the content. I don't care about your service, right? Because that's all they've been talking about the whole game is the goddamn service. And at the end of 2023, he wants to get there with it. But listen, they're giving you 2 Forge maps, right? Listen to Joseph Staten's face. Look at this dude's face when he says this to you. And notice how many items he is talking about. And please hit that like button. Watch this horse shit.
free play, new maps. We got a new mode, a super fun reach-themed free battle pass, a couple free events.
Match XP.
Joe, tell us about the content. Enough of the service. Tell us what we're going to get, Joe.
There, one of our big steps on that journey. And that's all going to be landing on November 8th.
Wow. Joe, tell us the content.
We have Season 3. Joseph, what can you tell us about that?
Season 3 in March.
So Season 3, we're calling Echoes Within.
March.
And it continues the story of our lone wolf Spartans and the banished AI.
Tell us about the
Aratus.
content
And
you're
like
going to
we
bring.
did in Season 2, we want to make sure our narrative.
Remember, new weapons, new vehicles, new capabilities, new environments, new biomes, all the new content that comes with a service game. All I've been hearing for the last half hour is what the service game heartbeat is. Why is it a service game? How's the service going to work? Fixing bugs, fixing stability, all boring ass shit that should have been done 3 years ago. But the content, the thing that gamers come to play for, let's hear how much they're working on right now and going to bring to you the service game, the gamers. How much content are they bringing to you? Let's hear it.
Is really just great context and flavor.
I can't wait to hear the list
that we're doing with modes and events and the battle pass.
Yeah, and then so I don't know if you said the date, but the date for Season 3 it's going to be March 7th.
March
and I like
7th.
People to think of this season like our players.
Oh my God, I can't wait to hear. Tell me all the content that's coming in Season 3. Joe must be working on tons of new items.
Think of this season as the beginning of what seasonality is.
Oh, Season 3. March 7th is the beginning of seasonality. So maybe they'll target 3 months, what it should have been last year in March. So March to June is going to be Season 3, and maybe they'll have a regular 3-month season after that. Well, hopefully, we'll come back here in July and August of next year, a year from now, and see if that's right. You think? No, they're targeting. But wait, let's hear about all the content that they're bringing to the game, you know, to this campaign, the $60 campaign. Let's hear about it. Joe, tell us. And multiplayer, tell us about all this content.
Like, we should start.
I can't wait to hear about all the new items.
Goal of 13-week seasons. Not saying that's a 13-week season, but I'm saying this is the beginning.
He caught himself there. I'm not saying it's a 13-week season. Exactly. This is all horseshit. That's why it's all political horseshit.
Right? What are we going to have from a content perspective?
I'm not saying it's 13 weeks. So, but you said that's what you want to because we don't deserve this shit. We don't deserve this. That's exactly what you said. We should expect it. We should expect better. We don't deserve 6-month seasons. Yeah, I know that's what you want. That's what we want to get to. But I'm not telling you next month it's gonna take time, dude. They sound like their parent company.
What are we going to have from a fixes perspective? What are we going to have from a narrative perspective? That sort of thing. That's what we want.
Joe, tell us about all the content that you're working on, please.
But yeah, we're going to have a free and
Joe was saving it.
Track for a 100-tier battle pass.
Oh, 100-tier one they're going to pay for.
Use that tuning information we got from the previous, the winter update to make sure that we nail getting people moving through that battle pass quicker than they have in the past. So that's going to be a part of it. It's going to have some really
unique
cool
content. Who are you? Here it comes.
In there based off of
get ready. Joe's going to tell you about all the stuff that he's making for the sandbox.
And we're going to have our events, and we're going to have some really cool.
Remember the sandbox, the classic weapons. We'll find a good time for when that's going to come around. You know, the classic weapons and new vehicles and new things. Joe's going to tell you. I'm telling you guys. Yeah, hit that like button. This is great.
Fracture events. There's some really cool, and again, are free.
Get ready. Cool Joe's going to tell you right now.
We're going to have custom game browser, which is a huge win. Something that we definitely need.
Custom
to
game browser.
All the stuff that's going to be happening in Forge.
In March.
More robust player reporting too. I know that's
player
the thing
reporting.
That, might not be that
Jesus.
Exciting, but it's really important. Our players have asked for it, and it's one of those things that like, hey, we got to do this. So we're.
And this is in-game reporting.
In-game reporting, yeah. So that's going to be for Season 3, yeah, and just super excited about being able.
That's super excited. Super excited.
Foot forward for the community.
So obviously.
Joe, tell us about the content
as well, not just beyond the cosmetics and the feature updates. We've got maps, we've got modes, we've got sandbox updates. Joseph, walk us through that.
Yes, so we got 2 new maps for Season 3. We're not revealing the names of these maps yet.
2 maps.
One is a BTB map, and one is an arena map.
2
so this
maps.
is one of our biggest BTB maps.
2 maps
in
March.
This is a UNSC research site that's
two
arrayed across
Forge
this
maps.
desert cliff. Where
2
they're
Forge
studying
maps
this
now.
mysterious
And you're getting 2
artifact.
maps.
And to do that, they've actually dug into the
March.
cliffside and created
March
this
to June.
cavern system. And what that means
2.
is there are a lot of fun infantry routes.
Game has 4
in
maps
these
and big team
caverns,
battle.
through these tunnels, And on the
You get one
outside,
more.
on the actual cliff,
Wait,
we've got a lot of fun vehicles.
there's more
routes as
content.
well. And this really is meant to be a map that embraces.
I can't wait, Joe. Tell me
vehicular
about all the new
combat, flying
weapons and
ground
vehicles and
big, wide open
equipment that's
spaces,
coming
and lots of vehicles
that comes with these two
available.
maps. Please tell
And
me.
the second map, our arena map.
Oh my God.
Fictionally, this is an Oni black
Tell
site,
me, please,
and
Joe.
it's built into an icebound mountaintop.
Frog, you wait till you hear
map
this.
Looks amazing. It's got these snow, ice,
Oh,
really cool looking
snow
map.
and
It's
ice.
asymmetrical.
Oh, tell me about all the
It
content.
emphasizes environmental control, ownership, power positions. This plays really great. with
$15 a month,
Strongholds,
fools.
King of the Hill, One Flag, CTF, and of course
Oh,
Slayer.
concept
One
art,
thing
yes.
that's unique about this map is it's
Game's
got
not out
gravity
for over a
launcher
year,
that basically
though. Let's
takes
not
you
show him
all
about
the way
it.
across the map.
Wait.
Super high risk, high
New
reward,
guns, new
but super fun
vehicles.
element
Tell us,
in that
Joe.
particular map.
He needs
And
a
we'll talk more
check.
about those
Guys,
in the future.
he
What
needs.
would some
He
new
needs.
maps be without some new modes? What's the multiplayer
What new maps? He needs a whole sheet to tell you about all this content that's coming. Here it comes. Ready?
team cooking up for season 3?
So for season 3, we're shipping 2 new modes, VIP and Escalation.
VIP, holy shit. VIP was, oh my God. Oh. March. You got to wait till March to play VIP Frog. VIP and Halo, you got to wait till March. And Escalation.
We also have some additional
Oh my God. But wait a second.
additions coming to Infinite Sandbox.
Here it is, guys. This is the, oh wait, there's one more thing. You got VIP coming in March. He's talking about March, dude. We didn't even get through. That's the end of the winter. We didn't even get to winter yet. We just started fall. This guy's talking about March. You think that those things are coming? I bet you dollars to donuts. March 7th, those game modes are going to come out over the course of March. They're not coming out March 7th. Dude's telling me about March. VIP. You ready to be a VIP grinder? Holy shit, Gio knows. Get ready. Get ready. But wait, there's more. Tell us how much content is coming to the sandbox.
Season 3.
Yep.
It's called a goddamn sandbox.
We're working on 1 new weapon and 1 new piece of equipment. The band.
Holy shit. Oh,
Hold on.
I don't think you got that.
Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
3 billion gamers, get ready. Here comes the content to the sandbox.
We also have some additions coming to Infinite Sandbox with season 3.
Yep, we're working on 1 new weapon and 1 new piece of equipment. The bandit rifle and the shroud screen, which you may have seen some video of that leak a little recently,
Holy
but I
Spirit,
want to go into detail
activate.
on these so we're all on the same page
Holy Spirit,
about
activate.
exactly how they
Holy
work.
Spirit,
So starting with the
activate.
bandit.
Activate.
This rifle
Activate.
feels like
Oh, and second ops too.
the goal here.
Kings are coming fast. 12 minutes and Hades. All on Game Pass. They'll wreck me up. What to play first and what to play last.
The bubble shield. Fucking bubble shield. They use it at Halo 3.
Area denial. So what this means is it doesn't block grenades.
Look into the
or
camera. I know,
projectiles.
Combo, sir.
We remove the scope.
Infinite Sandbox with season 3.
Yep, we're working on
Oh, and second ops too. Kings are coming fast. 12 minutes and Hades.
1 new weapon and 1 new piece of equipment.
All on Game Pass. They'll wreck me up. What to play first and what to play last. Match to ground, true and true. 'Cause they're all on Game Pass.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie anywhere I want. I don't have to find a hideout place like you.
That was sus.
Guy got a whole checklist. A whole goddamn checklist of items. Tell us the new content coming to the sandbox. It's like me showing up with the sandbox with 2 goddamn shovels. You go to the beach with a little ass shovel. Dude. And he's not talking about November. He's talking about March. Get ready. We are working on 1 new weapon and 1 new bubble shield. Who? 1? Is that? Wait a second. Does that mean we what? Like, wait.
He got two. He got two.
2 new items in over a year and a half. 2 items. The dude told me about the sandbox, about classic shotgun and classic pistol. He's like, there's a sandbox. We'll find the right time to do it. A year and a half for 1 new weapon and 1 new equipment.
About some new modes. What's the multiplayer team cooking up for Season 3?
So for Season 3, we're shipping 2 new modes, VIP and Escalation.
We also have some additions coming to Infinite Sandbox with Season 3.
Yep, we're working on 1 new weapon and 1 new piece of equipment. The bandit rifle and the shroud screen.
It's been erased.
You may have seen some video of that leak a little recently, but I want to go into detail on these so we're all on the same page about exactly how they work. So starting with the bandit. This rifle outside the screen charges.
So lots to look forward to. Guys.
Wow. That was the one more thing. 1 weapon and 1 bubble shield. The new weapon is the bandit, and the new and that is and again, Forge beta updates, quality of life improvements, a new fracture event, a VIP escalation modes, new narrative event. Who cares? The pay for 100 battle pass. They're giving you some free bullshit here. Forge beta co-op. 2 Forge maps that they're making to you, a 30-tier free battle pass. Wow. Match XP beta. Beta. That's a $60 product getting 1 new weapon in a year and a half and a new bubble shield. A shrouded screen. Dude. Mess. A disaster. A mess. Oh, man. And these are the clowns on Twitter. Gameplay is really fun, but man, it has nothing. Nothing. It hurts to say how sorry I am. 11,000 likes, almost 12,000. Game of the year of player's choice. And there they are. Tashi at 343. Stay tuned. Big stuff on the way. They are ludicrous over there. They think this is big stuff. The guy was talking about the concept of a live service game for goddamn 30 minutes. And when it comes to content, what we're getting VIP, 1 weapon, and 1 piece of equipment in March. But wait, there's more. We're getting 2 Forge maps. People could create Forge stuff, but you can't share it because the custom browser doesn't come until March. We are in September of 2022. They're talking about March 23. They already delayed all their shit from the last year. Co-op was supposed to come out in March this year. It's going to launch in November now. I wouldn't trust them as far as I could throw them that March 7th game, that stuff on that list. It said targeting. That's the big stuff, guys. They've lost their way. And the management at Xbox has to go, like Bonnie, Booty, like seriously, like how the hell does this stuff fall like this? How the hell does it look like these guys don't know how to make a game? They've 20 years of Halo. Halo 5 didn't have this kind of shit going on with it. This is a new engine. You built this engine to inject content. You built this model to adapt over time. Why aren't you adapting? Why does it seem like it's a reboot? Why does it seem like, we got to test beta? But you're beta everything. You built this game for over 6 years. This is not no $30 goddamn indie, trial game. This is friggin' Halo 6. And you're acting like, yeah, I don't know. Like, we got to figure it out. We know what you want, but we hear you. We just can't do it on the time. Like, but go spend $70 billion and go buy a company with Call of Duty and all this other IP, Bethesda and Starfield. And look at Starfield. I think Starfield isn't on another path of goddamn disaster. We hear you. Oh, we'll add this to stuff. It was sorry. Oh, you know what? Not at launch. We said 1,000 planets, but not everything you could land on them just yet. Wait for an update. We'll have a fall update where you can land on more planets. Who the hell knows? But all I know is that this model of chumming the water, just throwing shit out there for the sake of talking about something, it's making them irrelevant. And I'm going to tell you this. Frogs is speechless. He heard this goddamn video. But Frogs, like, I think we could both agree on this, is that you're going to see Xbox squirming like a goddamn fish out of water until whatever they do with any kind of Starfield news or whatever like that, which I don't even know if that's going to save them. But get ready for irrelevancy, because they are going to try so much to try to make this Activision deal like a goddamn game. And it's not. And now with Last of Us and God of War and VR right after that, watch how Xbox news turns into a flapping goddamn fish, because they trying to stay relevant in this conversation when real games are dropping. Because I can't believe what they did to this Halo game. They talked more about Sea of Thieves and content and updates to Sea of Thieves that actually had legitimate kind of updates to the game, where this is just like fixes and patches and stability and cheats and anti-cheats and what it is to be rewarding for XP and monetizing a battle pass and throwing in armor that we had. It's not even new armor. It's armor that was free in Reach, armor that was free in Halo 3. It's all this shit that we used to have for free in 20 years of Halo. This is not the first Halo. And the fact that they're recycling old shit and giving to you in a battle pass is bullshit. Where's the new stuff? Where's the new Infinite World? Where's goddamn bootleg Joel updates? Where are the biomes? You know what's crazy is that in that model to June of 2023, guess what's not in there? No new single player expansion, no new biomes, no nothing for single player, nothing. Ray tracing, right? Who are you? Where's ray tracing? Where's ray tracing? That was a priority. Goddamn Alex Bottega came out here. Where's Al? There he is. Is Halo Infinite ever getting the promised ray tracing update from Eurogamer? The quote was, "We're looking forward to working closely with AMD to bring..." This is a quote. "We're working closely with AMD to bring ray tracing to Halo Infinite. Ray tracing is one of our top development priorities post-launch, and look forward to sharing more soon." It's not even on the dev roadmap to 2023. Here's your bullshit article that was sent back then. Mentioned here. Halo Infinite's great journey on PC, Xbox Wire. PR bullshit. Sent out when? October 21st, 2021. Ray tracing is a top priority. Goddamn over a year ago. Top development priority. That's after it got delayed a year. What were they doing from October to when it launched? This is a problem. Not even on the roadmap to June of 2023. No ray tracing, nothing. They're trying to get their foundation together. Their foundation. Pipe cleaner trees, goddammit. That's right, Toolman. Pipe cleaner goddamn trees. Here's another person. Why are most Halo Infinite maps UNSC themed? What happened to the Covenant, the Forerunner themes? That was Halo's identity. Not only has the game become esports focused, it's also adhering to the boring, realistic, military muted color environments. Totally true. Look at what they made it out of Forge now. But no, let's not talk about Halo, because here you go. Tim Dog. The thing that gets me is the CMA concerns about the deal with that. This is what's on your mind. Goddamn, we all became lawyers all of a sudden. Is that a new simulator? Lawyer simulator? Xbox acquisition simulator? I'm pissed about 343, but this CMA, boo! That's what's on my minds. And then another company, Callisto Protocol, we're not coming to Game Pass. Reallocating resources. This is ridiculous. It is pathetic and it's sad that they've taken this franchise. I never thought they would do such a thing to Halo. Like, seriously. Crackdown 3, they used that as and I said Crackdown 3 was a victim of the cloud. They just try to put a game around some sort of cloud destruction where they could try to market calculations in the cloud, the tech. The tech preceded the game. Halo, the service preceded the game. You could see it. It's not about the game anymore. The content, the thing that's lacking, you got one new one map, 2 maps, 1 new game mode. You're talking over a window of 6 months. November to March. 1? What kind of service is that? 1 map, 1 game mode, 2 maps made in Forge? Now next month is going to be, in March, it's going to be 2 maps, 1 new item, and 1 new weapon? 1 in 6 months? You told me this was a service game. That's why the stuff wasn't there at launch. But then, that was your excuse. But then, it's a service game, but then it doesn't follow up with the service. And then a year into it, they're like, yeah, we got to fix the service. Here comes this new dude who's going to tell us about his political position on it. And he wants his target to get this done is the end of 2023. Oh, shit. So I'll be seeing you at the end of next year to tell you if this thing came true. Tag this. I bet you it's not going to. Because they say it right there in the documents. Targeting as of September 1st, this is what we'll like to do. I wouldn't be surprised if they scrapped the whole friggin' thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they just reboot the whole game next year again. But this is technically a reboot of their whole seasons because their seasons are a mess. After over a year delay and over a year of the game. Insane. And if you're trying to sell a subscription service and this is what happens when you dilute to oblivion. You just diluted this shit until to try to get more eyes in front of it, you basically just destroyed the essence of what it was. And guess what? You could have 2 billion people looking at it, but do they want to play it? Do they want to engage? Do they want to spend their money on it? No. So what good is it putting this in front of 2 billion people if 2 billion people didn't even give a shit that existed in the beginning, and the game itself doesn't even give a shit that people even want to play it? Like, it's quality, it's content, it's getting people excited about playing a game. That video was sad as shit. Nobody's excited for that. You didn't even show gameplay. You showed 3 dudes talking to each other, showing concept art and of a checklist where you basically are trying to say, well, in the next few months, this is what we're going to have in the next year. Meanwhile, you failed delivering on any of your milestones. And we're sorry. And you're canceling goddamn co-op, which you promised. Split screen co-op. This co-op that was delayed until now was told in August that they delayed it. It won't be there at launch, but it'll be there for season 2. Now it's at the end of season 2 got extended to March. Season 1 got extended at launch from November to June. Now they went from June to next March for season 2. Season 2 was supposed to be 6 months. That's what they said in June. They're like, it's 6 months, and then season 3 is going to be in November. They put season 3 in March, and they made some winter solstice bullshit from now until March. They're making shit up. It is insane. And it is, and they said it there. I don't have to say how this is disrespectful for gamers. They want to talk about the CMA blocking the deal as disrespect. Dude, this is blatant disrespect. The guy said himself, you don't deserve this. You don't expect this stuff. They still did it. But you don't deserve it. They know that it's wrong. So people going, it's fine. It's not fine. They're telling you right there it's not fine. That's the issue, dude. That's the problem. Let's get 10 more likes. I got another giveaway for the grinders coming in on a Friday afternoon. Frog, do you have any thoughts on this thing? I know it caught you off speechless, but man, I had to get this out. This shit ruined I was like, I got to get on here because this shit pissing me off.
Nope, not at all.
Not at all.
Nope.
Frog got nothing to say on this thing. I know.
Nothing to say about Halo anymore.
You're just pissed off about it.
I'm done, man. I'm not. It's hard to talk about a game that you have no interest in playing or you have no interest anymore. You know, I just want to talk about the games that I'm interested in. I love.
Yeah. Did you say anything? You're playing The Last of Us or no? You're waiting on it?
I'll eventually play it. I will eventually play it. I think there's other games that I'm still playing.
Yeah.
So, and I'm going to play. Like, I already paid my Call of Duty off, paid my God of War off.
Yeah, God of War, man. They're showing that in clips too.
Yeah, those are my two things I'm kind of focused on for the end of the year. I'll eventually get Last of Us. Hopefully it drops in price by the time I get it.
Yeah.
But I'll eventually get it's not my focus right now.
It's looking good from the pictures that I've seen.
Look, I played that game how many times to beat it? You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I played on the PSP.
No, I got you.
Played on PS4. So it's like, it's another same old same.
Yeah. Hello? I got you. Well, who got the last code, Grinders? Who got the last code? Okay, sorry. Put in the chat who got the last code. I got one more code for everybody. Oh, we got the likes up. Let's go. 140, I'm going to do a release. It's another code from Who Are You? I know the stream dropped and came back on, but hey, what's going on here? Got one more code. Get focused. Prepare. And then, let's see. The hell, where did my thing go? But yeah, man, it has been just it's friggin' pathetic what they've done. And there it is. Oh, Geo knows, man. What awesome. Signed the VIP grinder and got the last code. Congrats, Geo knows. Gaming. Welcome to the VIP grinders. I want to thank everybody. Yes, there's no showcase, right? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, dude. We'll see what's going on here. I think there's gonna be some news coming up. But yeah, if you got The Last of Us, enjoy that, because there's really nothing coming up around, and then you'll see what's going on with God of War. Yeah, that looks awesome too. But I do have one more code. Thank you so much. Who are you for contributing to Grindhouse, and thank you to all the new VIP grinders and all the new members that came into Grindhouse and the old members in the Grindhouse. I want to thank everybody for coming on. This has been a great show. Frogs and Link for jumping on, but man, my throat is killing me. I had to go on a goddamn rant because I just couldn't. I couldn't believe the incompetence here, and it's all management. Like, I don't feel that the studio doesn't know what they're doing. I just think that there's no guidance. I think that there's no prioritization. I don't think there's any urgency from Phil, from Booty, from Bonnie. I don't think there's any kind of urgency because they got your money in a Game Pass. This is their idea of a service. This is the problem that they have. Like, they came up with this idea of a service without the content, without the studios, without the games. They just have this idea, this pie in the sky, just like how this guy was. Hey, Don John Sean got it. Hey, use that and enjoy, everybody. And thank you again to Who Are You for the awesome contributions. And thank you all for attending and hitting that like button and joining the VIP grinders. Awesome. That is awesome. So use it a good health, everybody. I want to thank everybody for joining into the show. Hit that like button. And you know what? Before you all go, I got something for you.
Okay. Holy Spirit.
She wants something. Oh, no. We know what's coming.
Activate. Holy Spirit, activate.
3, 2, 1. Exclusive.
Oh, and second up too. Kings are coming fast. 12 minutes and Hades. So play first and watch it play last. Smash to ground, true and true. 'Cause they're all on Game Pass. Among Us, The Ascent, and more.
Thank you again, everybody. Peace out. Stay tuned for the Gaming Grindhouse on Monday night, and we'll begin to those other topics. But peace out, everybody. Talk to you later. Thanks again, Frogs. Thanks again, Link. Share it out, everybody. Hit that like button on your way out.